Hello everyone, welcome back to Magic the Gathering Arena. Gonna play one more game of Strixhaven Draft before the event closes. We're gonna go on the account that's basically bankrupt, just throw all the money in here. Um, as I mentioned in some previous videos, I maintain 3 accounts because back when I was playing more, it's easier to they discourage you from playing more than X amount because the daily gold rewards are capped per account, but it's free to make another account. So if all you care about is draft and not your collection, you can just have multiple accounts. And let's say you play one draft per day, you can do it on one account and only get one of the three 1 day's worth of rewards, or you can do it on a new account each day and get 3 days worth of rewards. So, sort of. Anyway, point is, this account wasn't doing very well, just like due to variance or whatever. Several of my worst recent drafts were on this account, and so it can barely afford to play anymore. I don't know. I guess we'll just pause and I'll let you know when we get some opponents. Okay, we did it. We're in Strixhaven. God, this dang snarl. Yuck. Dueling Coach, 4 mana, 2/2. It's a counter. Adds counters, okay. It's kind of a proliferate effect. Remorse, okay, it's like a weird duress. Devouring Tendrils? It's a fight spell for 2, I guess? No, punch spell for 2. That's pretty nice. Oh, Heated Debate's even better, though, right? I wouldn't be too sad about taking Inkling Summoning for the board, but I'll just take a Heated Debate. A little sad to take a common from my first pack, but the rares and uncommons were uninspiring. Quandrix Command. Oh, what does this command do? Bounce something, counter a spell. Well, some spells anyway. That's so much better than Witherbloom Command. Brackish Trudge is like a potentially strong card. Probably supposed to take the Mage Duel, though. More removal. I mean, red-green isn't a thing, but the other choice would be Serpentine Curve, I think. Actually, given that I just passed a green card that's pretty good to the left, maybe I should be trying to angle a little bit towards Prismari here by taking Serpentine Curve. It's probably wrong, but it seems fun. Maybe that's why this account always loses. No, it's supposed to be the Mage Duel here. Don't take a bad or mediocre card instead of a good one. Okay, Shock is great. Could have. Well, Ruth has a possibility. There's also Elemental Masterpiece, which I don't know. I'm pretty sure we just take the Shock. Great removal. This is a good pack for red. That wasn't the Shock. That was the Rutha. Uh-oh. Okay, well, I mean, that's a good card, too. I mean, I think we can just take the Artist here, and it does look like Prismari is sort of open. God, there's another Mage Duel. I'm gonna just stay in red, I think. Prismari land. The Prismari spells here are not that good. There is a Fractal Summoning. pretty nice lesson, but I'm just going to grab a land. Maelstrom Muse is great for Prismari. Pigment Storm is pretty okay. Yeah, I mean, red-blue looks like the place to be. Despite, like, 3 great green removal cards in a row. I just have to get more stuff like Heated Debate. You know, instants that play into this whole theme. I want my packs, bro. Fervent Mastery. I've never heard of this card. And my overlay says it's rated 0 out of 5, so it's probably bad. Fuming Effigy is pretty meh. The Lorehold Pledge Mage, pretty good, I think. Yeah, none of the rest of this is any good at all, for any colors, really. Lash of Malice is good in black, I guess. Spectacle Mage. Strategic Planning? This is just an okay 3-mana 2/2 flyer. The effect doesn't do anything most of the time. I'm kind of like, what about Strategic Planning? We want more instants and sorceries for, like, the Stormkiln, the Maelstrom Muse, the Pledge Mage, the Rutha. We have a million things that want us to cast spells. And Spectacled Mage is okay, but only for, like, big spells. Just give me a small spell that's quite useful. Prismari Pledge Mage? Okay, sure. I think Letter of Acceptance would not have been completely crazy either. I mean, Explosive Welcome, like, I don't think it's very realistic. Even with stuff like Maelstrom Muse, this is just pretty hard to cast. It's really strong when it works, but it's just way too expensive. Teach by Example, not a good card. 2-mana 2/2, also not good. Could I maybe claim I should take this? No, I don't think so. I just might... Oh, wait, what's this blue thing? Arcane Subtraction is better. What am I doing? I forgot I'm blue as well as red, looking at this board. Can you blame me? Curate's fine. Resculpt, not very good, I believe, but... Oh, wow, I got the Pigment Storm back. That's great. Multiple choice is great, isn't it? Draw, bounce, make a 4/4 for 4 mana? 5 mana? Yeah. I believe this card is insane. There's some other good stuff here. Pigment Storm, Serpentine Curve. But I might wheel. I mean, Pigment Storm wheeled last time. It's not incredible. I'd be happy to get it, but I'm not dying for it. I'd be happy to have Opt. I'd be happy to have Serpentine Curve. Quandrix Pledge Mage would be fine. We should get something good out of this pack on the next go. I didn't accidentally mainboard a lesson, right? I took a learn card, but not a lesson. Just double checking while I have some time. Correct. Okay. Do I have any lessons? No. Tempted by the Auric. Ooh. That is a powerful card. I mean, I think we have to take it, right? Like, the only other choices here are Enthusiastic Study, which I already have one of, or Elemental Masterpiece, which is sort of whatever. We're not really ramping into giant spells necessarily. So, yeah, Tempted by the Auric, very powerful effect. We should be able to cast it. Mentor's Guidance? A draw spell? Soothsayer Adept? Fine. These cards not very good. Most of these triggers are cast or copy, so this will be multiples perhaps. I mean, this is just like solid value, but I don't know. I'm going to take the Mentor's Guidance. It's probably wrong. No. Sudden Breakthrough. I don't think I'm that aggressive. Twin Scroll Shaman. Big potential threat. Oh. I mean, but a generally not that great card. I don't have the stuff for it. Quandrix Pledge Mage could be quite nice. But I'm thinking maybe I have plenty of stuff to do on 3 and I want a lesson. Huh? Another Lorehold Pledge Mage. Spirit Summoning is an okay lesson as well. What is this? What the hell? Okay, does not seem very good for limited. Reject, also okay. But this is just a nice card. Arcane Subtraction's okay. Oh, Bury Books is one of the best blue commons. I'm taking that over the Pledge Mage for sure. What is this? Not what I want. Thrill of Possibility is pretty okay. Make Your Mark's alright. We could take another Prophecy, but you don't get much value for having 2 of the same lesson generally. You don't that often get to like even pick up 2 of them. Make Your Mark would be alright, but Thrill of Possibility, great. Give me that draw instant stuff. Solve the Equation? I don't know, maybe? I'm kind of inclined. No, I have plenty of 3-drops. Yeah, I guess I'll take Solve the Equation. I probably don't want to run it, but I'll put it in for now. This way, if you get any huge game-ending spells, we can, like, go look for them, I guess. I could have taken a second, that lesson, Introduction to Prophecy. Over second Pigment Storm. Kind of reasonable. Well, I've certainly drafted a lot of cards already. I think we can cut Solve the Equation. I might have too many non-creatures already. I don't know how good Enthusiastic Study is. I don't think we're pushing that hard for damage. Soothsayer Adept. I was thinking of taking that earlier. Happy to see it now. Do not need this. Okay, I mean, we got the Shaman back. I still think I have plenty of 3s. Ah! I mean, Enthusiastic Study on the Lorehold Pledge Mage is admittedly very good. So maybe we're a little bit more aggressive than I think. I don't know. I just want to like cast a bunch of spells and watch cool stuff happen. I don't have any interest in killing my opponent. And Rutha is kind of a way to reward you for that kind of play, where you're just like, I don't really want to do anything in particular. God, open another Snarl? Really? 5 mana, unblockable, huh? I think it's another Burying Books. Could take a land. But Burying Books is just such a good tool. It's not totally out of the question that the land could wheel as well, which would be nice. Let's put these in the 3 slot where they belong. Arcane Subtraction is something I could think of cutting. But I don't know. I think I do need some combat tricks. Maybe Tempted by the Auric is too greedy. Okay, Serpentine Curve is insane, I think. Snow Day, also, like, very good for killing the opponent. But I think I just want this to make a big dude. I mean, we could take an Elemental Masterpiece. I think Vortex Runner is probably better. It's another 3, though. We have a billion of them. I think I will take the Masterpiece, actually. This does a ton when you get to resolve it. And if you don't, like, sometimes the treasure token's fine. No, I should take a lesson that's a good lesson over a sorcery that's a bad sorcery. Infuriate, probably not. Symmetry Sage. I mean, it's kind of like a 1-mana 2/2 flyer, but not really. I think we just take the Infuriate. I mean, Twin Scroll Shaman could benefit from Enthusiastic Study, right? Did I say Infuriate? No, Burying Books, of course. How does Rutha work? It's... yeah, instant or sorcery for 2 mana. And then returning Rutha. So very, very slow, but a lot of value. And just give me another Burying Books. It's a great card. Manifestation Sage. No thanks. Heated Debate. Yes thanks. I mean, Reject would be okay, but Heated Debate's a great card. Creative Outburst. Okay, I have to think about that. What else would I take? The Pledge Mage, maybe? Probably. So what is this thing's deal? 7 mana. 5 damage. Scry a bunch, draw a card. That's a lot to spend 7 mana on. Just give me the Soothsayer Adept, I guess. Another Arcane Subtraction. No, I like Pop Quiz. Now we can take the Elemental Masterpiece. There's not really anything else here besides a 3rd Pigment Storm, which I think is unreasonable. We're re-offered this thing. I still don't really want it. Could use more 2s. Another Soothsayer. The Vortex Runner wield. Okay, I mean, it could do something. I don't know, I think the Enthusiastic Study might actually be better for, like, our Lorehold Pledge Mages. I have a lot going on 3, which sort of argues against both of those, so it doesn't help me decide between them. But I don't know. I like learning. I like Lorehold Pledge Mages. Well, Symmetry Sage wield. You know what? Sure. Oh, and the Prismari land didn't wheel. I don't remember what pack it was in, but it was, or what pick it was, but it was like pretty early. 1, maybe even. Actually, I mean, Make Your Mark is castable, whereas this is useless. I'm not going to run either of them, of course. A lot of subtracting going on here. I might just cut all 3 of them. I don't love the card. Nothing in here I really want to put back in except maybe solve the equation, but I really don't think so. For 3 mana to tutor for, you know, if it's super late in the game and I draw this and it can tutor for Elemental Masterpiece and trigger a couple things, that's pretty cool. But, like, let's get real. When are things ever so locked up that you can do that? Really, we should be looking more at cuts. I don't think I'm cutting any Bury-in books. 3 is a good number. Let's actually... How much do I have that learns? Like, not that much. But I'm still cutting all of these, I think. These I could maybe keep. Because I have 2 Lorehold Pledge Mages who would love having Trample. And pumped up attacks. And I could even take in the Twin Scroll Shaman if I wanted. Okay, I think Symmetry Sage we're probably not playing either. It's kind of cute to have like a 1-mana 2/2 flyer, but it's a 1-mana 2/2 flyer that if you want to attack with it, you have to cast your stuff at sorcery speed before attacks. And, you know, having it as a trick blocker where you can cast an instant and, wow, I have a 2/2 blocker is not that impressive. So, no thanks. The Soothsayer Adepts, do I need all of them? Like, this is nice for filtering, but it is kind of expensive. How are we in terms of, like, we have a lot of instants and sorceries. 18. Okay. Well, that's probably too many. I mean, we do... The deck, you know, likes instants and sorceries. We should have a lot of them. But 18 might be a bit much. I don't know. I think all this, like, the Twin Scroll Shaman and multiple Enthusiastic Studies is probably, like, not necessary. Cut one of these... I still have cutting to do, quite a lot of it even. Huh. A 2-mana 3/3, like, it's pretty good stats. I mean, we can cut a land. We're not that heavy, especially if we often aren't casting this. Cut a mountain, I guess. Now we're getting close to a 40-card deck. Maybe we don't need 2 Pigment Storms. It's pretty expensive for removal. What I'd like to do is get rid of one of these 3s, except they're all too good. So what do I still have left with Learn? It's like the 1 Enthusiastic Study and 1 Pop Quiz. I mean, I don't have that many lessons either, right? So... maybe that's about right. Could you... oh my god. Yeah, I've just got the 2 lessons. I mean, you can have more learn spells than lessons. That's allowed. And you can even, like, you get to loot or... no, you get to rummage, right? What does it mean to learn? If we look at Pop Quiz. To learn... yeah, is to rummage. So, you know, it's not that high value to learn if you don't have lessons available. it would still be nice to do, of course. My curve is looking okay. I have still a little too much on 3, but I can't really bear to get rid of any of it. Maybe I get rid of 1 Lorehold Pledge Mage? But they're so good. You know what? Let's do it. Let's get rid of one of those. See how it goes. Maybe after a game I'll have some better understanding of how many Adepts and Pledge Mages I want. Because those are the main things I want to cut, I think, if I put back in the other Pledge Mage. I mean, I guess I could cut the 7-mana spell. That's probably better, actually. It's ambitious. It would be nice. But, like, we may well just, you know, if we have some Pledge Mages, we may well get to the point where we end the game before that 7-mana thing is relevant at all. Tempted by the Auric is pretty greedy as well. We could consider cutting that. But quad blue shouldn't be that hard triple blue shouldn't be that hard most of the time. And the effect is pretty strong. And it comes out early enough. Maybe triple blue is harder than I think. My goodness, a lot of new avatars out there for 1. That's the name of the current set, right? 1? I think so. Maybe that or is it March of the Machines? Is that the next one? I don't really keep up. This is a great hand. I think it's still 1 that's going on, right? March of the Machines is later. We did it. You played a spell. Oh, solve the equation for 0? No, oh, sorry, multiple choice for 0? No thanks. Playing against green. I probably could have built a pretty good green deck with like the 2 mage duels that I got super early in the one, whatever that other removal spell is that I took, pick 1. It's a shame I don't have Shock in this deck. I took Rutha over Shock. It's pretty greedy. Like, I don't know. Rutha is a very value card. You can do a ton with it, but it just takes forever. I think we would be better off with a Shock to just, like, enable our instant and sorcery synergies more quickly. Okay, well, I guess we win this game. Opponent has gone into a tunnel, I guess. Now strategic planning is a sorcery, which is kind of a bummer. It would be nice to like hold up Berry and Books, assuming they play something, but like what are they going to play that I care about? If I draw a mountain, I'm thrilled to play the Pledge Mage. If not, I probably strategic planning for a mountain. Failing that, an island, because I would kind of like to get a 5-mana multiple choice going. But it's not going to matter. Opponent's about to concede. Oh. Not concede, I guess. Yeah, well, we didn't draw anything, so... Well, heated debate is good. Sure. No. Lands are better. Oh, and we got Innocent into the graveyard for Serpentine Curve. How nice. It's already at 3? Oh, the strategic planning and the heated debate and itself. Cool. If they time out again, it's conceding them, right? I think so. I mean, at this point, even if they reconnected, the game's pretty much over. Oh. Well, at least we won't be going 0-3. Oh, yes. Look at my dailies. Do I have any I should cash out? Black or green's bad. Wow, we're 1 away from white or black spells. But Lorehold Mage actually counts for that. Lorehold Pledge Mage. Really great card if I have a mountain. Sorry, island. I have a 2-drop here, and as soon as I pick up an island, the hand is great. This is so greedy. I have like 2 draws at an island, and there's only 8 or so of them in the deck. I mean, this has got to be wrong, but I just hate mulliganing, and I couldn't help myself. Easy. Easy mode. Easy mode activated. And now I can Mentor's Guidance for 2 and swing. Yeah. They don't want to block with this, and I don't really care if it gets to attack. Could Arutha first? But it's not like I'm copying Mentor's Guidance again, so let's just draw a bunch. Make sure I hit my lands. Sure. I've already got a couple of those. But I don't really need that much more land either. Oh yeah, I like this island. Do I have this one? I don't think I do. So I can't even set it as my favorite island. I mean, I could tap land to play Rutha here. Or I could play untapped land, Soothsayer Adept, and then either... Oh, no, I only have 1 blue. I see. So I don't need extra mana right now. I guess I just play Rutha and pass. Alright, gonna get any cool Spectral Mage tricks? Gonna kill Rutha? I don't mind that much. Great. Oh, I thought that does 3. I thought they were committing 2 instants killing Rutha. So, like, I could curate here if I wanted and get to swing. But I think I'd rather just play a Soothsayer Adept. Holding up Bury in Books. I don't know. I don't need to bury this, do I? Let's play 2 of these. Start getting rid of these excess lands. So what does this thing do? Okay, it exiles itself for 5 mana. So it's not like I have to worry about this being in the graveyard for some reason. Okay, you got me. I mean, you're starting to be able to cast the real Prismari spells, which I mostly don't have. This is the kind of thing we want to bury in books, right? Okay. Let's just debate this garbage. Took away their discount on this as well. Not that it matters, really. Probably. Ooh. I like that. What the hell is this? There ain't this many colors in all of Strixhaven, buddy. Even if they counter this, they're like trading their 4/4 for my 3/3, which is fine. Actually, I'm not going to block, because I have multiple choice to bounce it again. Oh no, they choose a creature to bounce. Okay. And what else does this do? It makes a 4/4, I know. And it scries and draws, great. What are you thinking about? What's the plan here? Lorehold command. Oh, nice. So they killed my thing, and then they sacked theirs in response so that they could draw a card to take advantage of it dying. That's fine. X is 4. You may choose a player. Yes, I choose my opponent. I'll take a pop quiz. This player. You know what? It's starting to look like I could use some more mana. All this expensive stuff going on. I hung on to that to like filter it with Soothsayer Adepts, obviously, but ended up just having more stuff to spend mana on than I had mana to spend. So, play it. My sideboard, what are my lessons exactly? There's in Prophecy and Annihilation, I think? There's Prophecy... Yeah, Prophecy and Annihilation. I love the theming on multiple choice. It's cute, right? There's like 3 choices or all of the above, right? What the heck? It's a 3/3 that, like, turns mana into cards. I don't really approve of that. I'm pretty sure we just heated debate plus something here. Which something? Do I want to learn? Probably. Do I need to do this main phase? I don't think so. This I'd like to do main phase, though. Or no, it's an instant. I guess I'll see if they block. Yeah, let's just attack with everything. Okay. They're no fools. Gotta get this before their upkeep. And honestly, I should probably do this before their upkeep as well. I don't want them countering this, do I? I don't think so. I don't want them countering Serpentine Curve either. Serpentine Curve is probably more important. Let's let them counter Pop Quiz if they want. I think, by the way, they maybe could have blocked one of my 1/3s with their 3/3. Obviously, with what's in my hand, that would have worked. I think it would have been a decent play for them, even not knowing what's in my hand, but I'm not sure. Like, if I can kill their thing, I probably don't need to trade with a 1/3 first. So this just, like, would have stopped some damage. 1 damage? Maybe they figure it's not worth the risk for just 1 damage, right? 1 life. Very reasonable perspective. I would probably behave the same. But looking at my hand, I can see that they have a play that would have worked out better, and I'm trying to justify why it would actually be a better play as well. Okay. Oh yeah, that's the one that was there before. Sure. Yeah. I guess doing it this way also makes them have to consider my counter spells. Joke's on you, I don't have any. Wonder what they're running white for. This I could imagine they're just running because it's a campus. But no, I guess it could be for Gyan? Why cast this now? Shouldn't you cast it in my upkeep? You don't want me to counter it. You do want me to counter it? I don't know. It doesn't matter, obviously, to me, why they want to do it. I think having some removal... I don't know, I have Burying Books. Let's just have draw. I think we just cast this, right? Do I want a mountain? I don't think so. Maelstrom Muse is pretty good, though. It's a nice little flyer. Just get down a blocker for their thing. I probably won't block it this turn if they attack. Well... Because I'd like to have Burying Books available as a response to a combat trick. Oh, okay. It's not going to be an issue, I guess. Okay, I found the Burying Books target, though. It's going to be a huge elemental token. Or fractal token. I assume they're going to wait till they're on tap. I actually only had to pay one for this. They might just get the creature out now, even though it's going to be a little bit smaller. But these are probably spells, right? They could cast these spells and then save up for a giant fractal. No, they're going to do this. Okay. It's only a 6/6. Felt like it would be bigger. So I need 3 mana for Burying Books. Of my 7 leaves me 4. That's this. But I'll play the land anyway. This is the guy already buried in books, his other 4/4 token, right? Oh, and he played that Lorehold command. That's what white was for. Well, maybe something else, but that at least. Okay, we'll see what combat tricks they have. They might just be doing this with no tricks to, like... It's a little risky when I have mana up to swing like this without a trick, though. So they probably have one? They're going to bounce this again? Divide by 0 again? Bury in Books. I'm not attacking, you're attacking. But fine, if that's what you want to do. It resolves. Get back in those books. You have another Lorehold command? That would be pretty amazing. Denial. Wow. Okay. Well, I'll just triple block then? It's not a great trade. They get to kill either my 4/4 or both 1/3s. So Burying Books is second from top, right? Yeah. So I could pick it back up this turn if I wanted with Curate. If I felt I really couldn't bear to take 1 more damage from this thing. But I think this is a pretty good Stormkill Artist, right? This should be marked as known information, right? It was face up when I drew it. An opponent, or before I drew it. I mean, they're gonna eventually get me with this if I don't do something, but my plan for that is to do something. And none of these are spirits, are they? Correct. Okay, that's a lot of creatures. Presumably no. Correct. We're not gonna. It's not gonna come down to milling, so I guess I should just cycle a card in case It's an instant or sorcery. Make this a little bigger. I have exactly 8 mana. That's enough to cast these, not enough to do anything else. I mean, I could spend a treasure, 2 treasures to cycle this now instead of later, which seems crazy. Do I attack with a 4-2? Seems bad. What does this do? It just makes a spirit, right? Yeah, when it's dead. So nothing I have to be terribly afraid of. It's been a grindy game. You know, maybe I should actually use this. No, because, well, I can always spend treasure whenever I want, but I don't have unlimited tap effects on these guys. I think that's fine. I'm not in a huge hurry to cycle this. Pledge Mage is good. I think I swing with the 11/11, right? I'm not at risk of death if I do that, I don't think. Sure. Why did it leave double blue up? Oh, because it had to pay a bunch of red for this. That's fine. If I wanted to not do that, I should have paid more blue for my... For this? Should have paid double blue? Okay, they bottomed something. That's probably a land. It might be to the point where I should start thinking about how many non-lands, how many spells they have left in the deck. That could be a way we beat them. So how many lands of theirs can we see? 9? Plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. So that's 13. Let's figure they have 16 lands, like a normal arena player. There's then 3 lands left in the deck. 1's on the bottom. That's a lot of spells. Wow. Okay. This is a little bit not useful right now. When, like, milling is starting to become a concern, and also the other card in my hand is good, and I have other ways to cycle stuff. Do I really make this attack? If they block here, I get punished. I don't think I want to do that. I mean, I guess I could bury in books this right now. I have plenty of mana. It's kind of annoying. It lets me get this attack in and this attack. I think that's worth doing. But I should have cast Bury in Books main phase so that I would know if they were countering it. It's not like I need this discount, right? Oh, I see. It said this. Look. This costs 5, minus 2 because of Maelstrom used, but it says it costs 1 because, yeah, I could target one of my creatures. So it shows me the cheapest way I could cast something. Not the reasonable way to cast it. And then when I choose my targets, it has to be like, oh, hang on, let me tell you the updated cost. They really don't have good blocks for this. Maybe I could have attacked with more. Yeah, this might have been lethal, actually, if I were... Like, I don't know about lethal, but I might have gotten in for like 5 or 6 damage if I'd swung at this. Well, okay, it turns out this would have just traded for the 2-1. They did less chumping than I thought they might. I'm kind of amazed they've been spending all their mana scrying and none of it on making this spirit token, which seems like it should matter. I guess this last turn, though, it made sense. They bottomed some things they could draw the Maelstrom Muse. Sure, I guess. Swing all. Take that. Why did I ever cut one of these from the deck? Now, we're pretty sure they don't have a way to remove the 11/11. They would have done this previously if they had it then, and we know they haven't drawn any new cards since the last time they had a chance to deal with the 11/11. So it seems right to enthusiastic study the 11/11, even though if they do have a way to remove it, I get super blown out. But maybe I can play around even that very unlikely scenario, right? Like, right now we're getting through for 0. But, like, enthusiastic study on the Stormkiln Artist still is lethal. So I don't think I have to commit to this. I don't know. I guess if they have shock to kill the Stormkiln Artist, that isn't something I could say that they definitely... Yeah, but this is... Okay, you're just doing this for fun and giving up. Okay. Like, I concluded they don't have a way to remove this, which is true. But that doesn't mean they don't have a way to remove the Stormkiln Artist in principle, right? They might have a shock. So I think actually I tricked myself into making a play that's even less safe than like, the obvious, like, do 1 million damage play. It turned out fine. They didn't have a shock. I feel like, I mean, I don't know. In hindsight, opponent's big mistake was using Bury in Books on my flyer so many times to just, like, stall, or bounce spells in general on my flyer to try to kill me. If they'd had those bounce spells for my 11/11, I think they would have been fine. They were trying to get the kill, and, you know, not a crazy plan, I don't think. By the way, this hand doesn't do anything, but it does have 3 mana, so... It has heated debate. We'll figure something out. Ooh. Huh. I kind of want the Mentor's Guidance. Because it draws. But I also need a creature? And this is a creature that can draw, but this is a much more useful blocker. I guess this doesn't even really draw that much. It mostly just replaces itself if you're not copying it, which I wouldn't be doing if I hadn't taken a creature there, so... This seems like the least greedy approach. I mean, they're not really pushing me to do anything. I guess I pass? I have Pop Quiz and Heated Debate, depending on how big a threat they play. I wish I had Field Trip. What? Declined to learn, and also declined to draw and discard. This is madness. Or discard and draw, I guess. Ah! Well, okay, I can play something. I can play a creature at least. I need my 4th land. I feel like I put a decent amount of effort into looking for it. Okay, that's something. Do I just Heated Debate this, or... I mean, I guess Professor's Warning kind of owns me then. But Enthusiastic Study isn't that much better, I don't think. No one runs Professor's Warning anyway. Man, every time it has to do the Magecraft illustration or animation, my whole computer falls apart for a few seconds. I don't remember that happening last time Strixhaven was in vogue. Is it like a me thing? What's going on here? I'm using a lot of CPU, it's true. Why are you offering to... Oh, I accidentally entered full control mode while looking at... Yeah, that's fine. I mean, OBS and MTG are the ones taking up CPU. I can't really retrieve that very easily. It's a 3/3. And its other effect is... Yeah, okay. So... I think we swing here and then play out both Pledge Mages. If they're foolish enough to block, we have Enthusiastic Study. But I don't imagine they will. Okay, that's fine. I mean, maybe they have some trick. That's also okay, I guess. Big play. But that doesn't work, right? My thing is huge? It said +3, and there was a 2 here, but there's also another +1 lying around. Okay, that works. You got me. I have 8 cards, huh? Yeah, that big play feels pretty bad. Unlucky. It's a 1/1 piece of garbage, okay? just throw a possibility away like burying books? I don't really anticipate my opponent attacking this game. Actually, Rutha, I don't have the mana for that kind of value. Get out of here. Okay, we did it. Okay, and this can like draw a card from your graveyard. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Oh, Death Touch. That's cute. Do I heat a debate to stop that? It keeps my 3/3 alive, and it denies them 2 life, and it kills this 1/1. Sure, why not? It's not great value, but I'll take it. I've played both of my learn cards already. How exciting. Only 2 green, weirdly. I assume that's just like coincidence and not that they're a heavily black deck. That seems like a good Pigment Storm, right? Am I playing this? Maybe not. Maybe I have some way to discard it. But I still have some draw in hand, and I wouldn't mind a little extra mana, I think. Okay. Full swing? Great. My Pledge Mage traded for a 5/4. Alright, I might want to annihilate that. Yeah, probably. You can have a card, I guess, if it's so important to you. No life gain, please. And then just like burying books. Burying books should see me home. I don't know. They can have... Ooh. They can have some real cards. This costs too much, right? 3 or less? Am I in that much of a hurry? Maybe not. Maybe I take a turn off to draw. Incredible value. I mean, an island isn't horrible right now, but I don't think I want it. Very funny. That's why we didn't keep that one. Is there anything I would be drawing for main phase here? Soothsayer Adept, I guess. There are... And that's it, right? Just the one? So, I mean, that could be something. It's not like I'm... Well, actually... Yeah, by holding this up, I can threaten to bury in books if they attack, which I would like to do. I just didn't want to spend 5 mana on it to get 1 attack in. Ooh, okay. I'll take that, I guess. Three or less. I choose this. Sure. They might consider attacking now. They haven't been doing it before because they needed it as a blocker for my 3/3. Now they could chump if they wanted, so this attack might look appealing. I don't know. Oh, that's nice. I guess it doesn't matter. I'm tapping out anyway after this, but... I'll trade this for their 2/3 if that's what they want. Because the 2/3 represents some serious life gain. Okay, they're just going to crack these open for life. Fine with me as well. Great. Love to see a land. I mean, the game's not over, but it's looking very good for our side. Any lethals here? I mean, I could bounce the pest, swing out. They have to block here. I get in for 6 and wipe the board. It's good, but like, if I just swing with this, I guess they chump it. That's not so hot. Okay, I'll bury in books the pest then. Alright, we got there. This deck is slower than I thought it was when I was building it. I mean, like, Bury-in Books, I guess, does kind of tilt it very much towards defensiveness. Alright, it's a removal spell, which already is kind of control-y, but, you know, tempo decks run plenty of removal as well. But it's a removal spell that's much, much better if your opponent is attacking you. And so it kind of, you know, warps your game plan in that direction. And and means you aren't removing their stuff to kill them. You know, I'm happy with the deck. No complaints about its speed or something like that. I'm just, you know, with the Lorehold Pledge Mages, I thought it might be a little bit more aggressive. I don't know. I'm wondering about cutting the Rutha. We just don't have a ton of excess mana lying around. Looking sweet. A nice 2-mana play and a nice 3-mana play, and then I don't even know which of these I'm playing on 3, but they're both good. I mean, I guess my 2-mana play is not. It's fine. It's nothing to write home about. Probably it should be the Pledge Mage, right? Why focus on draw so early? Also, main phasing this? They're really putting me up against the Mouth Breathers, huh? I don't know. I mean, apparently they liked what they saw, though. They topped both. It's not strictly, like, I made fun of my opponent, but really I can't say for sure. Oh, I should have maybe done this first. Whatever. Oh, I also should have done it pre-combat. I'm bad. Missed the damage here. And I'm making fun of my opponent for, like, a, quote, misplay that doesn't even matter most of the time. Here's me missing actual damage. Do I want Prismari Pledge Mage? Not really. I don't have any ways to activate it. This sucks, though. That I want. So far we've seen 3 colors and a letter of acceptance, so we really have no idea what we're up against here. We do know they're running at least 1 blue spell. Probably they're not splashing for this, so blue is a main color. 2 forests suggests green is a main color. Maybe they're splashing blue? Okay. Let's... Sure. That's a good card to have found. I'm not going to heated debate this thing because I have an easy answer to it, which is my creature. Okay, go ahead. What's your trick? None? Just going to lose your dude? Okay. Oh man, bronze, huh? Really is a thing. I mean, I'm a bronze player with this Lorehold Pledge Mage error. What is this? It's a 4/5. Wow. You have a lot of mana all of a sudden, huh? Maybe they knew I drew Tempted by the Auric, and that's why they sacrificed this, so I couldn't take it. Pretty cool. Pigment Storm just kills it, I guess. I could also, like, Heated Debate kill it by attacking with my 2/2. I mean, come on. Do you really believe I'm bluffing? Do I want more mana? Or should I activate this to discard the mountain? I mean, I think I just want more spells, so I'll be activating this. Yeah, maybe they're just blocking to make me have it. That's fine. It's not like their play is strictly horrible or something. It's just like kind of surprising that they would so happily trade this for my removal spell. Okay. I'm gonna go for Rutha value today, I think. So I want that land back. Wait. Did I have Rutha when I discarded the land? I didn't, right? I drew another land, discarded one of the two, and then drew Rutha, I believe. Oh my god, is Rutha getting rejected? That would be fine too. Although I can pay 3. That's how much you have to pay for reject, isn't it? Reject, unless they pay 3. Oh, decisive denial. Creature fights. Oh. So they're fighting my 2/2. To kill. Okay, that's cool. Sure? No. Well, I'm not activating this, right? I might as well go for the 1 damage. It's not going to block usefully. Yeah. I think you should have waited until Rutha resolved so that I couldn't get this attack in. Yikes. I'll block. I don't believe they have a trick, but if they do, that's what Burying Books is for. I could cast this twice, but the copy would fail to resolve. So I think we're just passing and waiting for them to play the copy of this. So I can kill them both. You draw 3, then discard 2. Oh, this is alternate art for compulsive research. They did discard a land. Okay, that resolves. What? We have a trick? No, you just want to gain life. That makes sense. Now, I believe Arena does the full control thing for you with Rutha, but just in case. It costs 2, right? Yeah. Auto pay, yes. This, yes. Auto pay. Resolved. So this one's targeting that. I should target that. What happens if you... This has a target, which is a creature. Okay. That's a 2-drop. I can just take that. Creature or planeswalker. So what the hell is this? Okay, if you cast a bunch of instants and sorceries, you get to draw a card. I don't really care. I could still use more mana. Pretty much with Rutha, I have unlimited desire for mana. And I'll just let this go. I'm not going to take it right now. I'll just bury it in books to buy some time and laugh. I mean, I don't know. I could just let it hit me. I think I will. I don't care about the 4 damage. Nice. Okay. I mean, how exactly do we manage greed here? Like, getting this to go off twice is very greedy. Could happen, but probably won't. Let's just take it. I could have done this last turn. I didn't for reasons. Yeah, Rutha is saying we could copy this ability. I don't think there's any reason to do so. If they had some counterspell, I guess, it would be kind of cute to copy it and target the same thing. But then I could just do that in response to the counterspell, right? If I curate, copy, and replay Rutha, that's 7 mana of my 8. I'd rather keep these spells up. Maybe in my end step I'll think about it, even though it means I'll have to waste the mana. I won't be able to replay Rutha this turn. I'll have to do it next turn. I mean, mana is pretty good, but I mean, I don't know. We've kind of won here, right? These are both lovely, I guess. Actually, I don't need this. Five mana left. Reject. Okay, that resolves. That also resolves. I'll pay 3, I guess. I don't care. I wasn't doing anything anyway. Now I could strategic planning here. I'd rather not. I don't know. Probably it was the right play. Okay. Well, that game we got Rutha value, although I feel like also the game was decided a long time ago when an opponent threw away 2 creatures and a combat trick against me. Okay, we finally got a match. This is fine. I have a Pledge Mage and an Artist. I shouldn't get overrun in the early game. That's all I can really ask for. Jace Ball? For some reason I looked at it and I thought it was some kind of like Taco Bell thing. No. you go. I'm Prismari. What are you up to? You're also Prismari, but also green? That's a cool card. We're probably just pop quizzing here. Oh, they played another Prismari campus. I was like, how did they spend 3 mana on this? Thank you for that land. I'll take a draw card. Great. Wonder why Prismari is running green for 2 Scurrid colonies. This is not something you would splash. It suggests to me maybe they're mainly like blue-green, and they're using the Prismari campuses for scry or for splashing some red card. Tapping my 3/3 makes sense. Now you have some cool attacks. Am I willing to block here? I mean, treasures are pretty cool, I think. Oh, I should have scryed first in case maybe I drew a tap land I want to play, but I wouldn't want to play a tap land, would I? I don't think so. I want the Muse. Do I want a mountain? Not especially, I think. Would I trade the Stormkiln Artist for this thing? Oh, I don't have to with Enthusiastic Study. Okay. They probably won't make me. They're just going to let it in. And then I can bury and book something on their turn, presumably. Although actually just playing the Soothsayer is pretty okay. Blocks the 2/2s, and I'm not too concerned about this. Pretty good. Yeah, so they're blue-green, either splashing red or just running some campuses for the scry. If you combat trick to kill this, that's fine with me. Okay. That's sort of what you expect here, that they don't do that. That they don't combat trick. I mean, we play the Muse, right? I don't think there's really any excuse not to. It means we don't have any spells up, but that's fine. Dream Strix. Okay, that's pretty good. Seems like we just pass here. I don't really want to do any of this proactively. I'm sure Quandrix is happy to like play the waiting game with me. They're better at ramping than I am. Yeah, let's see what's in the box. Don't need that. I don't think there's any reason to put this off. Yeah, that seems right. I mean, another Pledge Mage isn't bad, I guess? But it can't really attack, and the blocking, it's not that good at that either, so I think I'll get rid of it. We're not thinking about decking yet, right? Right. I mean, it's not a bad card. I don't think it's very relevant right now, though. Did I tap too much blue there? I mean, I guess I have plenty of treasures. Okay, that's nice. Great value from these Mentor's Guidances. We could blow up the 3/4 so that this can attack. We could also Enthusiastic Study this to give it trample. Can't really do both of those things without spending all the treasures that make this good. Attacking with this isn't even that useful of a goal, is it? Like, it just trades for a 2/2. Who cares? Let's just play out the Pledge Mates. Let's be patient. We can get a better attack later with this on the board. Six cards deeper, huh? A bit more. Well, I've bottomed a couple lands. I'm not sure how much they've bottomed. Means I have less real deck left. Like fewer spells. Okay, I pass. Probably we're getting rid of this. I could just kill the Dreamstrix with Burying Books. I don't think I care to. I'll play this land. I feel like I have enough spells that I should want to spend all my... be able to play a bunch of stuff. So this we should probably give the combat trick to. This, I guess we're heated debating. Maybe should have done that sooner. And bury this. So the order doesn't really matter. Burying Books first to get the biggest discount, I guess. Sure. Oh, I don't need to blow this up because I can get this to be a 4-2 with first strike. That's fine. And I still have removal in case they have some trick they want to use against me. Or maybe somehow burying books is important here to bounce one of my own creatures. I don't know. It could happen. Target creature. These two are fighting? Okay. I guess I'll allow it. No, wait. I have to kill this one or the fight still wins. You can veil that. How much treasure do I have? Only 4. Uh-oh. That's pretty cool for you then. That resolves, I guess. I don't have anything better to do. Let's full control here. Just in case. Well, I don't think it's relevant. Wait, what? Is it my turn? No, it's their thinking. Okay. This, I'm afraid, has to resolve. I could have buried my own thing. I was thinking of doing that and then I forgot. Oh, shoot. But okay, I mean, at least it killed their stuff. -4, minus whatever, okay. Pretty cool stuff happening here, huh? It's a 1-2. Well, I'll just bury my own guy, I guess. Okay, well, we both had a lot of stuff going on. I wonder if I mistimed something in how I did all of that. I left myself open to whatever they did. And it was very effective. They got a good... This was a good turn for them. In a second, these are going to be 4/4s, aren't they? I don't know if I should have buried. I should have buried. I don't know. This is pretty bad. Let's kill one of these, I guess. No, I'm not spending treasure on that, I don't think. Okay. I mean, Rutha, if I can live for a little while and draw Tempted, but I can't. Or what's it called? It's Tempted by the Auric? Is that what it's called? Yeah. That would be pretty cool. Could take this and the token or something. But I think I'm just dead. I don't know. Oh, let's get rid of Rutha then, I guess. Okay, that's a spell. Can I attack? Is that crazy? Seems pretty crazy. We could easily still be dead. This turn it would be tough to be dead, but they could be setting up for inevitable lethal soon. I mean, it's not impossible to be dead now, I think. It's more just like if they attack with everything, I lose a lot of stuff to not die, I think. Ooh, okay. Magma Opus. Well, that's a way I could die. Nice. Good game. Outplayed, I think. Like, yes, Magma Opus is a very good card. Aren't they lucky they drafted it and drew it? But I think opponent did a better job of the turn when I tried to break the stalemate by attacking. I think there was some alternate ordering that would have left me way ahead on that turn, and I didn't find it. Maybe it was just, this is fine, I can curate for a mountain. Or indeed, Soothsayer. Maybe it's not so much an alternate ordering as I just shouldn't have been so greedy as to try to get all of the combat tricks to work in my favor. I should have been content for 1 or 2 creatures to trade. And then just said, go ahead, your turn. And then when they try the fight spell, then I still have like Heated Debate left. Or something like that. Not enough mountains, huh? Red and black. That's not a school. How dare you perform these extracurricular activities with the Rakdos dudes. Alright, I mean, I'll try blocking. What do you got? Yeah. Me too, I think. So, we trade creatures, we each get to learn, and I take a damage. It would be more fair if I weren't taking the damage, of course. Pretty sure I just look for a mountain here. These are good cards. I'll take that one, I guess. And I'll just kind of sit on, like, not playing any of my my double red spells just yet. Nice card. And this can, like, exile stuff or something? Yeah. Okay, go. I guess I could have main phased Curate to see if I drew a second mountain right away and maybe played this. I was thinking I would use Heated Debate instead. Wow, they actually have Professor's Warning. The card I've been talking all draft about how, like, that would really get me, but nobody runs that. That's pretty sick. Oh, it even has vigilance because of Professor's Warning? No, because of expanded anatomy. I would have picked up a mountain, it turns out. Not sure how important that really is. I mean, we got to kill this thing right now before it gets to be a real problem. This already makes a 6/6, huh? I have 6 mana. A 6/6 would be nice. I think let's develop a little bit more so that when I play the 6/6, I can also get a bunch of damage in. Because I need to race. I don't have the game under control. An opponent can kill me pretty quickly if they want to. What the heck, really? It's going to be tough to race now. Yikes! We're seconds away from being killed, which I think will happen very soon. But in the meantime, I should at least, like, do some damage. I don't know, maybe casting this was too greedy and I should have tried to dig more. Held back blockers instead of attacking. If I attack, I need to hold this, I need to cast the fractal. So maybe I don't attack and I don't cast the fractal. Okay, I mean, not sure what we're looking for here, but this is the card that would help me find it. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. We didn't find it. What a shocker. Sure. I mean, I was dead anyway. Actually, I'm kind of surprised you did that. Because... oh... I guess this is not big enough to take over their stuff anyway. Because if they had just, like... I guess I'm dead next turn anyway, so sure, kill my thing, whatever. But, like, it means they couldn't use this thing's ability to do 2 damage to me. Which means they have to get a flyer to connect next turn to kill me, but that was going to happen anyway. Huh. Just got out-tempoed there, somehow. I should have looked at the battlefield to try and remind myself, like, what exactly went wrong in the early game. I'll have to review the footage. I don't remember how things got so bad so quickly in that game. Sure. Thrill of possibility to draw, and, like, then we're off to the races. Oh, multiple choice. It's been so long since I saw you. Ooh, these are old cards. Silver Quill. Okay. What would you guess here? Heated Debate's actually a good pick, I think. Pretty much every red deck is going to have some of those. Igneous Inspiration? What? I mean, it's a good card, but it's not like a common. Huh. Alright. You do whatever you want. This is a great card, by the way. It's a 2-mana 3/2 that has this cool upside. Alright. We're kind of just looking for lands right now, and spells that do something. I'm way behind. I'm getting... These guys are tempoing the heck out of me. I think I just heated debate this main phase, right? Before something surprising can happen to me. I mean, right now the 3/2 is more threatening. And I do have something that'll block the 2/2. But, like, also multiple choice eventually blocks the 3/2. And this starting to put counters on things seems pretty scary. Actually, I can just play a 4-mana 4/4 if I want. Although this 2/4, like, in principle, is good enough to block. So even is this 2/2, I suppose. What the hell is this? A 4/4. Tap to put a 1/1 counter on something and then do 2 damage to it. Wow, okay. That's pretty strong. I guess I need my 4/4. Why do I keep playing mountains? I have this island here. I'm so lopsided for no good reason. What if I draw Tempted by the Auric, right? Well, I guess I wouldn't be able to play it as well. Oof. Yeah, this is the end of the game. And of the draft. I mean, we're not technically dead on board, but it's pretty bad. Yep. Do I want that? That's actually insane. Choose a player. They must return something. This player. This ability is free, right? They just have to tap? Yeah. Gross. I'm looking pretty dead, still. I don't believe I'm dead on board. I can let them get in for only 1 if I also... Well... Yeah. Oops, that's getting in for... Okay, so that draws. They don't get in for the damage. Probably should have attacked first, though? Well, they didn't want to attack with everything, I guess. Okay. Well... That's great value. Pigment Storm now, like, kind of gets us back in the game. Maybe not. What did you choose? Heated Debate. Yeah, too little too late. So dead, right? I mean... what could we even look for? Tempted by the Auric plus a mountain? Sorry, an island? Now attack all is... it's still not quite lethal, right? But it's devastating. If I needed to be devastated, this would be them doing it. But I've already been devastated. Right, because I have to let in the 1-1 and then 1-for-1 block everything else. So I'm not really getting any good trades. Well, maybe they're not that bad. I have to chump the 5-5, but I do pretty well against the other creatures. So if I take control of this, it'll be them who's not allowed to cast Heated Debate. Not that that's going to happen, but like if it did, wouldn't that be kind of cool? I mean, we really are looking for, like, just Tempted by the Auric, right? No, Pigment Storm could also win. Because the thing is, this actually can't draw Tempted by the Auric. I won't have enough blue to play it. So I might as well take a Pigment Storm. Oh, actually, Pigment Storm still loses, right? Very funny. Because they can respond to me killing this to put a counter on the ingredient, and then swinging with everything is still lethal. So I guess I have to play a creature? And then maybe... now mass chumping, I guess, lives. No. Yeah? No, because they can put a counter on the 1-1 now. Oh, they can't because it would die. Right. I keep forgetting it does the damage as well. Boy, if I live another turn to take this over, that would be pretty cool. Okay. 7 mana. That's enough to cast both of these, but I don't have enough blue. I could cast Mentor's Guidance, hoping to draw an island to let me still play Tempted by the Auric. What would the advantage of that be? I would get some oh, I get treasures. Okay, so this is fine, actually. I can try this. In fact, even if I get an island, I'm not keeping it, because I'm just going to spend the treasure instead. I want spells, spells, spells. Sure. No. Burying books isn't bad. If I play a mountain, then I have enough to play one of my 3 mana things. Give me this. Alright, this is the one I want. Yeah. No. Well, that's bad. That was kind of my out. I think it's better to play a creature than not to. Burying books is cool, but just getting out a creature is better, I think. I mean, I'm still clearly going to lose eventually. Pigment Storm is not going to save me. Although they did tap out enough that they can't put a counter on this. That's no good. I feel like they could have killed me a while ago by just like attacking more. I've never even seen this thing, by the way. It's pretty cool. I mean, it's a 4-mana 4/4 with an incredible ability, so it makes sense that it would be strong. Still not going to try to kill me. I think that makes sense at this point. Well, might as well get some attacks in. I don't know. If you're not going to attack me, I'll attack you. They're obviously going to just like... I'm kind of surprised they're putting them all there, right? Wouldn't you want to... Oh, but you can't put them here because the creatures will die, right? Sure. Now Pigment Storm no longer has a chance of winning. I mean, nothing wins. Why am I still here? If they don't want to kill me because they're worried about some trick I might have, I can save us both the trouble. I don't have it. And I can't draw it. Alright, I mean, 4 wins. Not bad. We're slightly gem negative. But, good enough. I don't really want to review the deck. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.